What's up, my fam? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about where you need a little bit of self care or what you need to take care of right now. So, let's get right into the video. I know my nails are half done. You don't have to remind me. We'll be fixing it today, but I got to get y'all's videos out. So, let's see what's going on with my collective. Where do they need to implement self care or what do they need to take care of? Spirit, what's going on with my collective? I want to pull a charm for you all as well. Okay, two cards. Write a gratitude list and make a vision board. Okay. Bottom of the deck, soak in a bath. Take a walk. I don't want to. I feel called to shuffle one more time. Okay. Create art. A lot of creativity going on here. A lot of sacral chakra energy. I've been seeing that a lot with the collective. We also have a long time. I'll get into that, but I've been seeing a lot of like creativity, movement. Because I did see a little connection with the earth. Take a walk on here a minute ago before I shuffled again. So a lot of creativity is happening right now. Writing a gratitude list, spiritually. I don't think people understand how much a gratitude list is like helpful. I used to actually do that every morning. I now just say my gratitude, but I think I'm going to go back to writing my gratitude out every day. Um, and yeah, it just makes you realize how much you have to be grateful for, and maybe that's another thing. You probably need to show gratitude more in your life. You probably don't do it as much as you need to. With making a vision board, I feel that you need to start putting your ideas on a board or in Canva or on your iPad if you have one. Just making something Pixar for free. Just starting to make some type of vision board so that you can start to see yourself going, like see the direction that you're going in, like look at your goals and then start going in those directions and manifesting the life that you want. I feel like you really need to start doing that, with yourself. Honestly, looking at all these cards, I feel like you are starting to create a spirit. Well, spirit is reminding you to start to create a spiritual space for yourself, a healthy spiritual space for yourself. You need to start feeding into it a little more, um, diving into it a little more. I like that alone time is here because this is literally like acknowledging the space you take up and delving in it, diving in it, being creative in your own space, finding what you like to do in your own space, finding your rhythm by making a vision board, maybe writing, showing what's your gratitude for, what you're grateful for. Sometimes I used to tell God like, "Oh, I'm so grateful for my arms and my legs," like that is definitely something to be grateful for. It's something that we don't realize is a blessing. We have working arms and legs and hands, because other people do not. And if you are a disabled person watching this video, I apologize if that reference was a little not inclusive, but you still have things to be grateful for as well. Those are just examples. The air you breathe. Let's see what's going on with my collective. Okay, that first card wanted to fall, so I will take it. Buy the book. I'll put this down here. Yeah. Gotta start utilizing my space on the screen. Let's see. Oh, then we have no place like home. Bottom of the deck, we have imagine. Okay. Buy the book, no place like home, and imagine. When I say buy the book, I always think about going by your book, going by what you want to do. Um, Also, with the elephants on there, I think about our ancestors and what they did to get us here now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe your ancestors are really trying to get you to tap into your spiritual space more, maybe to speak to them more, but also to help you progress a little more. No place like home. Honestly, the first thing I just heard was you staying home. No place like home is kind of reminding me like just the first thing I heard was staying home. Staying home. Like maybe you go out a lot right now, or have been, and or maybe you're just a person that just does not like to be home. But I feel like a lot of us don't realize when we can't be in our own spaces, it's because we're trying to avoid something or avoid a feeling or avoid just thinking with ourselves or sitting with those thoughts. I don't feel like it's to that extent with you. I just feel like you've just been moving a lot, enjoying life maybe, or just moving a lot, and plans after plans after plans have been happening maybe, and you have not spent time with yourself. That may be an example for someone. But like I said, for others, you may not spend it. You might just have never spent enough time with yourself, and now is the time to do so, especially with alone time here. Um, and then with imagine, I love that's there. I keep like stuttering and like messing up on my words. I feel like I do that a lot in videos because I do speak fast, but this is like a, oh, I'm gonna mess up. I'm like, I don't know. It's like you don't trust yourself, and this is spirit is like, okay, well, now it's time to start doing that by doing these things. That is what you starting to need to start taking care of. Goodness, like that is so annoying. Maybe you get annoyed with yourself a lot. You get frustrated with yourself a lot, and you don't allow yourself to, like, you don't make space or have a room for those mistakes. You don't give yourself room for those mistakes. You don't give yourself room to be imaginative, to be creative, to let your creativity roam, you know? And I do feel like spirit is saying you need to hone in, you need to go home, and you need to really delve into your space. You need to delve into yourself in your space, as in your internal space, but as well as your external space, like your room. That is a direct indicator of where our head is, right? That is what your mental space looks like. So if your room looks crazy right now and you're not feeling like that, you might want to clean it up. Or when we get calls to clean up our room, it makes us feel better, right? Or just clean our space because we have a clearer head and our space is not depicting that. Um, yeah, but like I was saying, with Imagine, I feel that it's tapping into this creative side. I feel like a lot of people don't realize how big our imagination can get and how much it can affect our lives. But for you, you just need to start, and then things will begin to manifest into your life. I feel like spirit is like, you now is a time, a really pivotal time to do that. Also on July 24th, I know 2025, I know it's because this reading is timeless. I know it is going to be a new moon. I don't know what sign it's in. I need to look a little more into it, but excuse me, I know we have a new moon coming up, so that would be a really good time to sit and manifest what you want. July 24th is on a Thursday. July 25th, which is my birthday, is on a Friday. So I know you probably going to start to have plans on that weekend, or just starting to have plans on going out and doing all of that, getting closer to the weekend. Maybe this is the time to do things differently. This is a time to actually stay home this weekend, you guys. If you are seeing this at a different time, maybe you're seeing this 2026 or 2027, whenever year you're seeing it, um, the same message applies. Even if it's a weekday, you're just randomly planning to go out or something. No, sit home, sit with yourself. I've also noticed that it's a spiral on this card. I don't know if you guys can see that spiral on there. But when I see spirals, I think about that is us delving deeper into ourselves. The journey of the soul is not a linear one. So, yeah, you're delving deeper into yourself, and you being at home will definitely help with that. We're gonna pull some tarot now. Let's see what is going on with my collective. This was an interesting start to your reading. It got deeper than I expected it to be. And I love how alone time is number two. I love the number two because it talks about duality. And I just feel right now you need that time to find your duality, to find your balance with the world and the world around you, your hobbies, what you like to do, the things you want to start doing. I just feel like you're trying to find that balance, and that is why it's so pivotal. And it's also funny because 33, 3 plus 3 equals 6, deduces down to the number 6. So, I hate saying deduces down, but numerology, yeah. But the number 6 is the number of finding your balance. The number 4 is stableness, but number 6 is finding your balance. I feel like I remember that. For you, maybe a vision board is leading you towards that balance, like I was saying before, putting you on the right path to go after what you want, but also give you a more balanced state of mind. Ooh, we have the star in reverse. Got the star in reverse. All right, Spirit, let's keep going. The way it flipped out, I'm going to leave it. Because I was like, whoa, already. What's going on? What do they need to take care of? Or the world? Okay. 8 of Wands. You know, I'm going to leave these 3 cards and take the bottom deck because I feel like I know what Spirit is saying here. They say, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, though. This Ace of Wands. I will keep that in mind. Let's keep going. Because as soon as I put it down, Spirit was like, it's cool, but... All right, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and now we have the Hermit on the back of the deck. Understandable. Alrighty, I'm going to start from the beginning with the star. So, that star being in reverse tells me that is where you are, or that is where you are used to being. You're not used to... From the beginning of the reading, I do feel like that's where you are. You're not really moving in the way that you're thriving, or moving in the way that you're like a wish fulfillment is ready to make its way to you, or your dream life is ready to make its way to you. No, you're not in that state yet. And with this world here, it's kind of giving me like, okay, that's what needs to end. That is what needs to be flipped upright. You need to start being a star. This is how you would do it with this reading. And that needs to end it. You know how to end it. And maybe I'm telling you how to end it in this reading by staying home and making vision boards and making gratitude lists and being creative a little more, stepping into your creative side. Some of you may have a creative hobby, but with this 8 of Wands here, I really feel like that movement needs to be start being directed into the right way, into the right direction. And you are the only person that knows how to do that. And with that 8 of Wands as well, that might be just me communicating that this needs to end. This is how you get to the next step, right? This is how you get to your star. With that Hermit being in reverse, I didn't even get to the 5 of Cups, but I just saw the Hermit. I do feel that you guys, and it's funny because I don't usually read this like this, but I feel like you guys really need to go into a deep isolated space and find your niche, or find your just getting back on track with your soul's journey. Is really just a lot of inner work, just self work, a lot of shadow work. Maybe like it just really is emphasized, like you really need to deep dive. No, it's not going to feel the best. You're going to find out some things about yourself that you're like, what the heck is going on? I didn't even know that about myself. And it will take time with this temperance, but it's what is needed to bring you balance. It is what is needed to bring you back to the star energy. It's like this is where you were as a kid, but along the way, it got just kind of jumbled up a little bit, and now you're lost in life. It kind of feels, and you're not really happy where you are. But that is the only way that we can move forward in the direction that you're meant to, in the direction that you see yourself being in the direction, in the light that you see yourself in. And it's, and I wanted to say God's light, the universe's light, like the light that you're spiritually and your soul is meant to be. I feel that you really want to get there, but this is the only way to do so. You have to get out of your cycle that you're in now, because it's going to do nothing but keep you there. With this Death card in reverse, it's going to do nothing but keep you there, and you're going to do nothing but be in this 10 of Swords energy all the time with it. Let me put this Hermit back on the back of the deck. But with that 5 of Cups, I being in reverse, I do like it, because now it's like now you're not being so cynical when it comes to other. Well, this will help you not be so cynical when it comes to other things in your life. It can help you actually have fun in the moment rather than just using the fun to cover up what you don't want to feel. Wow. Okay. It's just allowing you to tap back into that cup half full energy and realizing, okay, I can make this happen. I can do this. It's gonna with looking at this, it's kind of like you're redrawing or re-illustrating the self-image you have of yourself. You're redefining it. Why my ex fam? Okay, I'm gonna pull some advice for you guys. Oh, we have hope in your heart up. Oh, you guys, I don't. This is such a. I don't know who's watching this, but I feel that you guys have gotten to a point where it's like you feel that you're in a hole, but not really. It's like you're in what is that word? Oh my goodness. Purgatory. There we go. Purgatory, however you say it. I feel like you're kind of like there. You're not happy, you're not mad, you're not sad, but you can be a bit cynical, but you're not even on either end of the spectrum. You're just there. You're just alive. You're just moving through space, but eventually that's just gonna feel like boo. You're just a star that's floating through space right now. You're not really shining to your fullest ability. And the universe is like, hey, no, you have a more of a purpose on this earth, guys. So start moving towards that, right? Start understanding that and getting yourself right mentally. You're a liar. I know what that is. I'm gonna pull another card though. Any more advice? With this liar card, I'm gonna actually pull that. I'll get to that in a second. With that liar card, I feel like one, of course, you may lie to yourself at times, like, "Oh, I'll do this later. I'll do that later." Da, 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 da. But on the other end of that, I don't know who you are hanging around. I don't know who you are with, and why you're feeling like this. But maybe you go to this friend for advice or this person for advice, as you are going through this journey, and they're probably telling, "Oh, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do this. You don't." Da, da, da. Be wary of that. Be wary of that energy, because when you're in a purgatory energy, you're easy to influence in either direction. You're easy to say, "Oh, well, actually, I don't want to do anything," to, "Oh, maybe I do want to do something," or maybe, you need energies around you that is going to motivate you to be the best version of yourself. You need people around you that are going to have your best interests. So be wary of energies like that. Begin to protect yourself. Although you, when you're in a state like that you're in, it's easy to have a shoulder to cry on other people. Like, it's easy to use people as a other crutch, right? As a crutch. Maybe this person is somebody that goes out with you all the time, or just delve into your bad habits with you. We have date night. Get ready to be wine and dine, and you have a commitment here in love. So okay, so maybe. Oh, this is funny because a lot of love cards are coming out, especially from the open your heart. But I do feel like this is self love. You need to start building a relationship with yourself. Maybe some of you are in a relationship. I don't feel like this is your person. I do feel like this is like an outside factor. Maybe it's like a cousin or family member, or maybe not somebody not even that close. Maybe it's a friend that you recently met, or even a friend that you've known for a while. That just feels like a friend. I just feel like that's like a be wary energy. But with date night and commitment, I feel like this is start taking that alone time, maybe taking self dates, solo dates or something, or just taking yourself out to do something for yourself. And commitment. Committing to yourself is probably one of the hardest things that we can do. It is hard. It's so easy to commit to other people, but when it comes to you, for some reason, we have a hard time committing to our habits, committing to our hobbies, businesses, just it's easier said than done for a lot of people, and I feel like right now it's easier said than done for you because of the state that you're in. um, but it is time to make a commitment with yourself, and maybe just start that gratitude list every morning, maybe even just starting with that commitment, or having a date set for your vision board, starting with that commitment, having that alone time, staying in the house for the next 2 weeks. Okay, that's a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Start making these small commitments to yourself so you can begin to trust yourself, guys. But yeah, my Hex fam, that was your reading. I really do hope it helped. I really hope you get out of this funk, and I can't wait to see you get back to your creative self. If you do need professional mental health guidance, please get that, you guys. It will help you. But please, if it's applicable to you, please get that to get yourself out of this funk if it's deeper than what I am expressing. But yeah, you guys, that was your reading. Please, please, please go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if it helped. Also, you guys can go ahead and follow me on my socials. It will all be in the description box below. And yeah, I really, really hope this helped. I do have regular hours now for my bookings, so you guys can go ahead and click the link below and book me up. I am always available for you all. But if you like my energy like I love yours, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.